It's just going to win it.
And this is a tough matchup in the Ambessa. So we'll see how he does go, but will be an absolute menace later on into the game. A lot of DPS available here for Nongshim.
Kill there.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, hook coming on through here. Is Delight already taking a bit of damage?
When you get the ward and a champion kill. See, he's going to continue to stack another one. Lehens is going in.
Yeah, well, Lehens is going to find the passive stun onto Delight after not quite hitting the anchor.
Actually ends up working a lot for them.
And right now they have full control of the wave. Hook going to connect here onto Gumayusi as well as he has to flash out of the way. And once again, Lehens avoids pushed into their turret. Home Guard's going to be helping out there, so Zeka moving in towards 2 people. Not sure about this one here, sir, as he's taken down to 100 health, but Nongshim not going to push the issue. Towards the top lane, Kingen could be in trouble as he is pushed very far up. Zeus now dives on in. Zeus going down relatively low, but the flash from Kanavi will get the return flash out of Kingen as well. He's in the mist, but Gwen this time is not immune, and that is first blood over to Kanavi once again.
Yeah, I guess he really thought that perhaps that would be enough there with those extra resistance.
Yeah. He's going to be the one that walks over a ward, but Sponge is just blocking off the retreat here. And remember, Gumayusi does not have his flash available. There's the flag and drag, and the flick back onto 2. Scout locks down the kill, and man!
Zeka is going to Realm Warp.
All right, let's see whether HLE can make the play work themselves, as they will be able to grab a plate, and Kingen is just dead. No flash, no chance. Zeka able to tank up the turret quite comfortably there.
Also get the dragon in answer on the bottom side, so winning on both sides here.
Use it. Exactly right. Well, Kanavi looking for a bit of an angle here towards Scout. The ghosts have been popped on both sides, but Sponge
control word. Well. Got to work on that communication as Kanavi.
Lehens finds himself behind enemy lines, but also in a very uncomfortable position. It's a great cataclysm, though, as there's the ulti in from Zeus to spell the end of that Nautilus. Kanavi will go down, but it's already a 1 fight here for HLE as Kingen trying to do what he can, but it's a double for Zeka. And it's now 2-5, HLE securing a big lead. Available, but here's the Cataclysm as Zeus gonna look to go 1v2, finds a public execution as he does put Kingen into the sky, but he's now looking to try and dash his way out, not exactly finding it here, as there's the flag and dragon. Down will go the Ambessa. Then she really is kind of a dead weight. And so feeling better about that one. I think understanding where they need to be putting their attention, as speaking of attention, HLE throws theirs towards the bottom side of the map, as now Lehens in a lot of trouble and will just be popped like a balloon. Down goes the Big Daddy. It's a second death here for Lehens.
But either way, kind of a bit of an overstep there.
All right, 2v2 here towards the top side of the map as Sponge keeping his presence unknown for as long as he can. Kingen down to 50%, but there's Kanavi making his way forward. Great knockup as Kanavi is so close to dead. He'll be taken down first, and Zeus, not long for the world either. Zeka is going to show up, and meanwhile here towards the bottom side, it's Gumayusi being knocked up into the sky. Taeun trying to take him down and will be able to get him here as Delight able to assist the kill there towards Lehens, who does fall for the 3rd time, but
cut through them. And then Lehens is just like, I'm going to tank this. Bit of an awkward spot here for Guma to back. It actually means that Lehens can get the ult off before he starts tanking and then just hold the turret aggro long enough. Taeun pops his ultimate there, gets charged up, and it's a trade up.
I think this is just their fight for this. Weave as well does come on through, but
it's like Scout's telling his teammates don't contest.
Yeah, this is a very weird situation here as they do take the Rift Herald. So now not a lot more to fight for, but there is the flick back onto Delight. Down to 50% as Kanavi makes his way in, obviously. Flag and drag knocks him towards the sky. His Chains of Corruption, oh, just barely outranged by Lehens there.
And they end up getting the win on that one. Nongshim are going to try to take this dragon in return.
That's another seismic shove connecting here as the door does a lot of work, but just not enough to keep him alive.
More than he is now. Taeun kind of alone here.
Yeah, there's the flash forward from Delight. Misses the ulti though as Taeun's able to get himself out of there mostly. Zeka flashes on top of him though to take down the Yunara, but now he's in an awkward spot. Scout now the one in trouble as the blast going to get Zeka to safety as Kingen looks to make his way in. Needlework to start it off, and down goes the Rise as Gumayusi Gumuyushi now having to deal with Kingen, and the needlework from downtown collects this Varus. Now Nongshim with a man advantage, but Sponge looking a little worse for wear as Lehens makes his way forward. Kingen is 1 versus 3, but I think he likes that one as down goes the Braum, and Kanavi follows. Sponge happy to die here because that is an ace for Nongshim. Insane. As Taeun, yep, hands off keyboard. He's
like, I got caught. Thank you, guys are welcome. I got caught. We won the fight. On Life Esports.
Yeah, Scout, you can see moving towards Zeus. It does actually clip him there with the seismic shove down to 50%. Kingen moving forward. This turret is very, very dead, but Kingen may be dead as well. Never mind, going to be flashing to get himself out of the way. The needlework to try and keep him healthy. Zeus should be going down as well. Finally, he's taken out. As now Taeun is the target. Kanavi gets on top of him, but it's not quite enough. As now the Realm Warp comes in, but Taeun is just dancing around the fight. Delight goes down. Lehens is dead as well. Zeka and Gumuyushi still up and available.
It shows that like they can see almost everything except.
Yeah, Kingen possibly discovered here as Zeus and Zeka are going to try and hold him in position. Let's see whether Kingen can get this one done. Remember, he has an arm guard, and Zeka is almost just straight up dead. Public execution comes on through, and Kingen does go golden. Now the fight on the other side of the rift with the man advantage for Nongshim. They get the double knockups with that ulti out of Lehens, as Scout will show up. They take down Sponge though, and Kanavi taking so much damage. And he will finally fall down. 2 for 1, the trade in favor of HLE.
Isn't necessarily enough to lead to a comeback just yet, as it takes 2 to kill Kingen, and he almost trades it back. We didn't see the end of this fight post Zhonya's, or post arm guard. So he does drop this down here when he goes super low, gets the flash out of Zeka, and they just slow play it from here. It's got range damage.
Yeah, snip, snip, not quite connecting.
In this fight, it would be huge if he did.
Oh, Kingen looking for a wraparound. There's the engage from Lehens. Cataclysm through from Sponge. They're looking for Gumuyushi, but he gets the relative safe. Never mind. Kingen gets on top of him, diving in towards that backline, and will be able to eviscerate this Varus. And Kanavi falls as well. Zeka not enough that he can do, and the Weaver's Wall is going to come through to take him out. That is going to be another threaded volley. A big old rock to the back of the noggin, and down will go the Rise.
Just right now, that Baron timer is going to get smaller. That's the best we can hope for.
As Scout, will he be able to get the shove? He does manage to find it there under Delight, but he puts up the door. And you can see the darkness that you were talking about, Wolf. Lehens really hates that minion as he gets the knockup on to Zeka. Man, thrown around like a ragdoll, but does go golden in time. Chains of Corruption are there to try and make this one happen, but Kingen gets into the backline, and Scout down so incredibly low, but he just goes gold and keeps himself alive. It's only Zeus left standing, and Nongshim are about to do the unthinkable. A 2-0 over Hanwha Life Esports here to put Baron within 1 game from Elder Group here for the LCK Cup.
The unthinkable, the biggest upset of the tournament here in week 1. Nongshim dismantling HLE in game 2, and game 1 showcasing a completely different resilience